YouTube videos. I'm terrible at putting videos on YouTube. I always forget, and there's probably some really good stuff I could have done on there, but I'll give you an update on the bike. It's nearly done now. So I've gone with the whole carbon thing now. And there we go. That's the colour. It's well, let's start at the front. So you know, I've always had them on there. Made a bracket to fit a horn cover because I'm putting a cafe fairing on there. Carbon fibre there. That's, I can't remember what company that is. Might be RPM. That is Archie, before they started doing cheap versions that look exactly the same on AliExpress. Can't remember what colour, what company they are. Indicators I've swapped. We're going with Oxford Night Rider or something. They're sequential ones, so they're just like flashing backwards and forwards and stuff. You can say cafe fairing frame. That's an AliExpress job, which surprisingly fits really well. We've got the Kojima levers, Kijima. I've got an empty box around somewhere. Kanaya LK Kanaya. Yeah, it's Japanese. That's obviously from WeBike, like everything I get. Went with the black bars from the covert green model, because I don't like chrome and I couldn't get on with those beat ones. It was a bit too low. Mirrors are, yeah, I've forgotten. I forgot what make they are. I think they're Kojima or Kijmo or whatever as well. So we've got Do-Re-Mi generator cover. We've got the billet engine brackets, over racing frame bars in chrome, which look pretty smart. We've got I think the Rad Shrouds and Magical Racing. Them covers are, I can't remember. Don't know, I've bought so many bits. We've got the side panels there, A-Tech Black Diamond carbon fibre with like a little bit of a glittery silver overspray, and then I just put candy green over the top. That's emerald green. Done the same on the tank cover. A little bit of silver overspray, bit of a cling film, and it gives it that kind of marbly look. See? And then masked out some lines to leave the carbon clear, and went all over it with candy green. We've got the Archie sprocket cover. Can't remember what company I got the footrest plates from. Nope. That is Black Diamond lower chain guard with the Yoshimura paddock stand bobbins. Hugger is A-Tech, I think. These bars, I saw a company called Rains, and they were doing these like skinned in carbon, and I like the shape of them, and I've got some cheap ones on AliExpress. I know some of their stuff is actually quite good. I know everyone knocks it, but it's pretty good actually. And I skinned them in carbon fibre. Tailpiece, I don't know what company that is. A mate gave it to me because he kept saying, every time I posted a picture, he kept saying, "Oh, look really good with a long tail." I was like, yeah. And then he said, "Oh, I've got a spare one. I'll send you one." And it's carbon look, so it's not real carbon, but I put a couple of coats of like a stabilizer on there, because you don't know what these Chinese people are using on their lacquers and stuff. I didn't want anything reacting, so sort of stabilized it, and then done the same with the sort of silver marbly effect under the candy green. Rear indicators are the Oxford ones again. They do, I think that's just stops them from getting broken. They make them quite wiggly. AliExpress, really light. They call it baboon's arse. Never really looked too closely at a baboon's arse, so I don't know how close it looks, but there you go. Tail tidy is a magical mason one. I had to buy a spacer for the rear light because of the tail tidies that come with these long tails. It's just horrible plasticky looking thing, and I've got my nice carbon fibre tail tidy that no one else has got, and I wanted to use that, so I had to buy a adapter that moves the back light out. Made some spacers, and that's all under there. Obviously underneath, you've seen that before, that's my my mirror polished stainless steel custom under tray that I made because I saw a company in Japan. Some of these guys were using one by a company called Poshmeister, but they don't ship to the UK, which is pretty well, it's up to them, innit? But so I sort of looked at it and thought, well, I could make one myself. So I made one, and then Archie started doing them, and you can now buy them on WeBike with a lot less work. But you know, I'll keep mine because it's homemade. You know, I made it myself. I did use a little bit of cheeky carbon wrap on the back of the number plate there. Right, what have we got this side? Got the Delcovic can. It's the 200mm round carbon fibre. ATEC black diamond brake reservoir cover. I think the gold cap is Archie. Yeah, of course it is. It's Archie logo. I polished the clutch cover up. That looks a lot better. AliExpress again for the points cover. Bit of engine brackets. You got the over racing bars there. I should have videoed it, but I did make up these. I saw some of the Jap guys running them, so I did a bit of research and measuring and stuff, and I made my own sort of braided breather hose, not breather hoses. They go to the overflow reservoir, which is under the tank. I think they look pretty cool. It makes it look pretty trick. What else we got? Gremlin bell that someone gave to us. I do like my sort of stuff like that. Oh, we got some bar ends, Puig, whatever. Another Archie one. Got the mount for the B-line because I don't like having a big phone holder on there anymore now. And yeah, that's where we are. I've got this come through. Moriwaki Engineering proper carbon fibre front mudguard. I don't know whether to put that on plain or sand it back a bit and put a little bit of candy green on there. I think it'll just blend in quite, or maybe just like candy green at the front and then just slowly fade out into plain carbon. I've got a Bluebird Customs extender coming ready to go on the back. Now it's not turned out too brilliant. I did skin this fair in carbon, but it's really hard work. Still a little bit on the tacky side, so that needs sanding down and cleaning up, and I'm not happy with it, but for the moment it'll do. As you can see, everything's a mess, but yeah, that's how the bike's looking. I did get some carbon laminate sheet. That's proper carbon, not vinyl. This is proper carbon laminate sheet to because when the fairing's on, you can see these, and it just looks like a plain boring bit of metal. So made them up. What else? I don't know. It's done so much. Oh, they've got a little cover for the filler cap. Yeah, that's about it. I'm not overly happy with the fit on the tank cover. It doesn't quite line up 100% with the side panels, but it's on there for now. I think over the winter, next winter, because we're nearly spring now, I'm gonna actually skin the tank and take my time doing it, or get someone to skin it, so it's everything's just going to be a bit of a better fit then. But yeah, so there we are. I thought I'd do a little video just to sort of update everything. But yeah, she's looking good. It's currently pouring down with rain here, so there's no great rush to get everything done. Belly pan, that's been skinned. I've got a lot of sanding and cleaning up to do on that. But yeah, for the moment we're doing pretty good. Just wish this came out a bit better. It's not perfect, but it is what it is. You know, it's the first time I've tried sort of carbon skinning. You can see there's a lot of epoxy resins and hardeners and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, so I will do another video once I get all the fairing done. If that fairing doesn't turn out too well, I shall get a proper carbon one. Some of the guys are running these AliExpress fairings, and they have said that, you know, you get the aftermarket screens and all that, or even the standard screens, and they all fit. So the fit is pretty comparable with the stock cafe equipment. So if I get a proper genuine carbon fibre, if I get a proper genuine carbon fibre fairing, it's going to look a damn sight better than that. But yeah, it's okay, it's alright. It's my first time doing sort of custom paint on my own. It's only aerosols, still needs a good sort of polish over and stuff like that, but you know, for my first attempt I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, so I'll wrap this up and I will do another one once I sort this fairing out.